Hi everybody. So the next stop on our exciting journey into the world of phrases is gerunds. So let's begin with what a gerund is. A gerund is a verb form ending in ing that is used as a noun. So you see used as a noun in red, and you may also be thinking to yourself right now, but wait a minute, Mrs. Kirschman, haven't we already seen some kind of verbal that ends in ing? And the answer is yes, we have. So let's take a look. A gerund shouldn't be confused with the present participle. Now, those also end in ing, but those are used as adjectives. So remember, a gerund is used as a noun. So let's take a look at some other things you should know about gerunds. Like other nouns, gerunds are used as subjects, predicate nominatives, direct objects, indirect objects, and objects of prepositions. So they do the jobs that nouns do. Let's take a look at some gerunds in action. The dancing was fun. The gerund is dancing, and in this sentence, it's being used as the subject of the sentence. My favorite part of the show was his juggling. The gerund is juggling, and in this sentence, it's being used as the predicate nominative. Shauna tried climbing faster. The gerund is climbing, and in this sentence, it's being used as the direct object. Give winning the game your best. Winning is the gerund, and it's being used as the indirect object. We worked better after resting. Resting is the gerund, and in this case, it's the object of the preposition. So right there are all the different ways that you'll see a gerund being used in a sentence. Other things. Like other nouns, gerunds may be modified by adjectives and adjective phrases. So let's have a look at some examples. We listened to the beautiful singing of the famous soprano. The gerund in this sentence is singing, and it's used as the object of the preposition to. Now let's look at the modifiers. The article the adjective beautiful, and the adjective phrase of the famous soprano all modify the gerund singing. Next, the Mallorys enjoy talking about their vacation. The gerund in this sentence is talking, and it's the direct object of the verb joy. Now let's look at the modifiers. The adjective phrase about their vacation modifies the gerund talking. One more example of this type. The harsh clacking of the tappets alerted us to a serious problem in the car's engine. The gerund in this sentence is clacking, and it acts as the subject. The article the adjective harsh, and the adjective phrase of the tappets all modify the gerund clacking. Next thing to know about a gerund. Like verbs, gerunds may also be modified by adverbs and adverb phrases. So this is a similarity they have to verbs. Let's look at how this works. Reading widely is one way to acquire judgment, maturity, and a good education. The gerund in this sentence is reading, and it's the subject of the verb is. Let's look at those modifiers. The adverb widely modifies the gerund reading. That adverb explains to what extent, which is one of the jobs of an adverb. So you see that a gerund can also be modified by an adverb. Here's another example. Floating lazily in the pool is my favorite summer pastime. The gerund in this sentence is floating, and it's used as the subject. Now you've got some modifiers. It's modified by the adverb lazily, which tells how, and also by the adverb phrase in the pool, which tells where. One final example of adverbs modifying gerunds. Brandywine likes galloping briskly on a cold morning. The gerund in this sentence is galloping. It's the direct object of the verb likes. So let's look at the modifiers. The adverb briskly, which tells how, and the adverb phrase on a cold morning, telling when, both modify galloping. Okay, let's review some things. Like nouns, so they are similar to nouns in that, gerunds are used as subjects, predicate nominatives, direct objects, indirect objects, and objects of prepositions. Also, like nouns, gerunds may be modified by adjectives and adjective phrases. Like verbs, gerunds may also be modified by adverbs and adverb phrases. And the last clarification to remember is, like present participles, gerunds end in ing. However, Unlike present participles, gerunds are always used as nouns. Okay, remember, to be a gerund, a verbal must be used as a noun. Okie dokie. At this point, please pause the video and complete the exercise labeled Identifying and Classifying Gerunds. When you finish the exercise, press play again so that you can check your answers. And here are those answers. So pause again, check your answers. Okay, that brings us to the end of gerunds, and the next stop on our journey will be a discussion of gerund phrases. So stay